Well, welcome to Turtle's channel. I hope you guys are having a good day out there. Today, I want to talk about Turtle versus racism, part 2. Because in the first one, I had a good friend that gives me his feedback about the videos I post up. We want to make it the best videos that I can possibly do. And I want to be as real as possible too. I just have some kind of guidelines, some kind of structure to follow, so I don't kind of offend anybody from the music. All of this is just completely just from the heart. I don't have to push nothing. Everything I say on camera is from the heart. But yet, I respect my friend. He's a real educated person. He knows what he's talking about, and that's why in all these videos, I always keep that in mind. I'm not trying to be vulgar. I'm not trying to be offensive to nobody. I'm just trying to come to a peaceful solution and be real respectful, and we should be grown up, okay? Because let's just face it, in these kind of times, a lot of people is going through some hardships, a lot of hard times. People get oversensitive, we get it, they care about their life, okay? That's why we gotta do the best we can to work with people, man. I respect people, man. I know some of it can be a little biased or a little. I had to use a soft hammer. It can be a little hurtful, but I believe a real American, hardworking people. You notice my bobblehead as I'm hitting this hammer. I believe the middle class and every good person or woman out there in America, we can honestly come together, man. And we can just shape this country for the best. Because right now, as you guys probably know, it's a lot of hate, there's a lot of blame, there's a lot of people that's not taking responsibility for their actions. Listen to me. And that's exactly what the problem is. We expect real leadership. We expect real leaders to be accountable for their responsibility, to be accountable for their actions. We're getting tired of people blaming each other for their problems. And honestly, that's real childish. It really is. These people that we look up to, they're just blaming the system. They're blaming everyone else but themselves. So guess what? We should even elect them in office in the first place. And guess what? I'm a candidate. I'm stepping up. I believe that it is my fault. I should take responsibility. When things go wrong because of my fault, my decisions, it's me to blame. And I don't need to hide nothing. I'm man enough to admit my own. I confess my sins to God. I'm man enough to confess my wrongs to mankind. That's all there is to it. The problem is nowadays is that a lot of people out there claim to be very educated, very intellectual. The thing is, you cannot be so smart that you think that wrong is wrong, you think wrong is right. You think that people don't notice the things that you're doing bad. You think you can just lie to people on camera and put on a fake smile and people don't know what you're doing behind closed doors. My friend, that's a crooked politician. That's not right. And then you want to divide our country. You want to blame religion. You want to blame God. You want to blame Christians for the bad things going on in this country. And you got to remember, this country was founded, this is God country. Look at the back of money. In God we trust. There's a historical significance to that. That's an ancient bond with God. Okay? Then you want to take that relationship away from God? You're trying to teach people that's all opinionated? It's not about respecting God anymore? You want to teach that money is the new religion? Everything's all about money? Well, my friend, I hate to tell you this, but that's exactly why this country is flawed. That's exactly why it's going down the hole. And you know what's sad? Listen to me. I remember the best moments in America. The best moments in America was old-fashioned. It was back in the old times. To be honest with you, it had meaning. It was so good to be an American. So many countries looked up to our country, okay? It was the land of opportunity. It was the land of coming from poverty getting to middle class and becoming upper through hard work and dedication. Everyone had each other's back. Let's not, in no ways, it was not rigged. Everything was fair. If you're going to be who you claim to be, you got to back up what you say. Everything was all about honor and dignity. Nowadays, I hate to say it, the way the system's right now, they reward people that lie, steal, cheat, kill. There's no honor. There's no dignity. It's all bad. It's all crooked. And they're trying to teach that religion's okay to teach our kids and other people, and it's not right. And why do you think there's a lot of old-fashioned Americans like me? We're going to speak up on this because we don't believe in this little, I have to watch what I say. I was raised up a man and a woman. There's nothing complicated about that. It takes a man and a woman to make a child, okay? The child can be male, it can be female. It takes a man and a woman to make a child. Let's not get that twisted. But yet now, the political agenda, they want to redefine gender. They want to redefine sexuality. My friend, I hate to tell you this, I'm not a scientist, but I believe somehow, some way, you know, with all those people that donate their sperm to sperm banks and all that, I believe somehow they altered their DNA and they made more of they made more of that common, because it was never really an issue before, but now it is. That was never been an issue before since the beginning of time. That was never an issue. Now people is blowing up like it was like it's always been around. In all truth, it wasn't. It wasn't. Some scientists, I don't know who paid them or why they did what they did, but it caused a problem in our own country, because now people don't even know, like, you know, like it's a male and a female to make a kid. Now they want to make everything like more complicated than what it is, because to be honest with you, that's not natural. That is, by all means, that is not from God. It's a man and a woman to make a kid. Okay. It doesn't matter if you don't believe in the Bible. Any person with common sense knows that. It takes a man and a woman to make a kid. It doesn't matter. Everybody knows that. But now, my friend, you just messed up you messed up our tradition, our culture, because of some stupid idiot out there. To be honest with you, that's treason. By all means, that is not American. That is not God country. That is not what we're about. Okay, we have always been about men and women in our country. Okay, there's nothing in between that. Okay? There's little boys, little girls, there's teenagers, and there's grown men and women. Okay, but the point is, men and women. Men and women. Men and women. There's nothing complicated about that. But you guys want to overcomplicate that's why there's a problem going on. That's why you have a division amongst people. And to be honest with you, I honestly believe that was created to divide our country. I'll be honest, because that does not make no sense. Every culture around the world, race, religion, they can all agree that there's a man or woman that makes a kid. There's absolutely nothing complicated about that. There's no complication about that. But some people, they may take that offensive. The new gender, the new whatever you want to call it, rebirth of, that's something that's not even natural. They want to claim that is not normal, and that's the problem. It's exactly what the problem is, because that is not normal. Whoever made that up, whoever caused that to happen, that's treason against our country, because that goes against what our country's about, what God's about, every single thing that we're about as mankind, as a human race. That is not natural whatsoever. And you guys want to brainwash people into thinking that we were flawed the entire, and that's not true. Nobody was flawed. Everybody knows it's a man and woman to make it. Everybody knows that. Okay, so whatever an idiot that want to press this political agenda, whatever idiot that, you know what, man, that's high treason, man. You need to be executed out of our country. You need to do some time. You just need to be not executed, but banished, like expelled out from our country, because you are not American whatsoever. The hardworking American, man, I go based on how America should be, how it was since America was founded. And you know what? America has a lot of dignity. It has a lot of weight. It has a lot of responsibility. a good American. And that's why back then, every country wanted to be like us. That's why everybody was influenced by us. Because we had good values. It was honor. It was dignity. We had good principles, good morals. But guess what? Now, America, now wake up. Wake up. You want to talk about woke culture? Wake up. The people that's running this country now, most of them are real corrupted. Really messed up. And why do you continue to let them run their country? Why? Do you realize that those guys are changing everything for their own greed, for their own wants and needs? You realize that, right? Our country is going down the drain because of them. You're making all of us divided for what? For what? America was never about being divided. Every American was proud to be an American. We all worked hard for who we are. Everybody loved one another. We all loved our neighbors. It doesn't matter if you're from the low class, middle class, or high class. It didn't matter. If you're American, you're American. You know, the music was better. The food was better. Everything, listen to me, everything was so much better. Old-fashioned America. And now you guys got it all twisted. You know why? Your culture is slipping. Your culture is killing itself. Because you're teaching a new religion. You're teaching America that everything's all about money. Money, it's all about money. Everything revolves around money. The world revolves around money. And that's the new religion in America. That's what you're trying to press on your political agenda. And I can tell you right now that by all means that is not right. Because you got a lot of these young kids that have a lot of heart and they're taking that message in the wrong way. When you teach them it's all about money, well, guess what they're doing now? They're selling out their own parents. They're lying, cheating on one another. They're stealing from one another. They'll do whatever it takes. They use their brain to get that money. And it's sick. It's sick because you know what? They learned how to do things smarter. So it may not be illegal, but they have learned how to get money in a real immoral way. That is not right whatsoever. And the problem is that you politicians out there, you guys are only protecting the best interests of those Americans that have money. And you know what you're doing to the rest of those honest, old-fashioned, good Americans? You threw them underneath the bus. You're letting these foul-mouthed, corrupt people take advantage of old-fashioned America. And guess what? Why do you think America is going down the drain? Because you're letting those people run our country. You're letting our people go down the drain. And that is not right whatsoever. That is not right. I'll be the first to speak up on this. Okay? As an Asian American, I'm more American than most my own fellow Americans in this country. I am more American than most of them. Okay? I have Asian blood. My dad was blonde hair, blue eyes. My dad was 100% white. I have his blood in me. And I'm proud to admit that I'm an Asian American. Okay? You guys need to honestly have someone like me in office. You guys need me to step up to do what needs to be done. Because you guys, we're getting tired of seeing you guys fighting each other on TV. You guys blame each other for the most dumbest reasons. And to be honest with you, man to man, it's very, very childish. You guys want to get popularity by, making fun of each other. You guys want to get popularity because, wow, you got beef with somebody? But you're all talk. Nobody cares about all talk. You're a man of action or you're just a man of words? Do you know your Holy Bible? Do you know the difference between the Old Testament and the New Testament? Do you know why God's so important in our country? Do you know why our country is founded by God? And you want to teach us new religion? You want to teach us new religion? It's all about money? Do you realize that's why our country is going down the drain? Do you realize what's really going on? We have foreigners taking over our country. My friend, wake up. Wake up. This new America, this new religion going on is destroying our country. You guys need to wake up to the honest God truth that's going out there right now. And I'm the first real patriot to speak up on this. If I'm going to fight for my country, for the American flag, it's going to be worth dying for. Because I know America is listen to me, I love my country, man. I am not a spy. I am not no treasoner. I love my country. When my own countrymen is doing our own people wrong, man, I'm going to speak up on that. I'm a hard-working American citizen, and I'm proud of that. I'm proud of old America. This new culture, this new America going on is not right, man. We got to fix this. Those people that's in office, they need to get the fuck out. They need to get the fuck out of office, straight up. Forgive me for cursing on camera. I didn't mean to curse like that, but listen to me. You guys need to stop letting them control our country, because I can promise you this right now. All they're doing is just increasing taxes. They're making life more difficult for the honest, hardworking man out there. And America, by all means, was not founded on that. In America, as long as you was a hardworking man or woman, you're going to be bound for success. You're going to be living a good life. But now it's different. Now they're teaching people that that's not good enough. They're teaching people now, if you really want to be rich, you want to be on the top, you got to be really crooked. You have to forsake your morals with God. You have to just be really greedy, real selfish, real arrogant. Okay, that's what they're teaching now. That is not right. I'm telling this on camera. That is not right, man. That's the new America. Are you going to be part of this new religion? They say it's not a religion, but in plain English, it is a religion. Because that's what every American's doing now. They're teaching that. Americans was never like that. Okay? Old-fashioned America was a beautiful, beautiful, man. The music, the food, the culture, the clothes, everything was beautiful. Old America was so beautiful, man. It had so much meaning behind it. Everybody wanted to be American. Everybody loved America. So many people from different countries want to escape their country and come to America, but guess what now? Do you know why a lot of countries don't like America? Do you realize what's really going on? Do you realize why a lot of Americans don't have a passport? Why don't leave their own country? Well, guess what, my friend? Politics has a lot to do with it. There's so many politicians that lie. They lie about the real truth that's going out there right now. They want to make you think that America's superior over every other country in the world. And I can promise you right now, at this present age, at this present time right now, it is not. As a matter of fact, other countries feel like they're more intelligent than us right now. And guess what? We don't have a real strong leadership. We don't really have a strong backbone. A real strong Americans in office right now. You know, these Americans we have in office right now, they're all weak. They're all soft. They're only concerned about their own political agenda. They're only concerned about their own friends and family, about how they can put food on the table for them. Not the best interest of all America, the best interest of themselves. That's the problem. So all these internet crimes, all this get rich or die trying, all these schemes that people are doing now, there's no real regulation, because the people that's in office right now, they don't know about the sneaky, the clever, the internet. They're still stuck on, old-fashioned ways. And I hate to tell you this, but now technology has made a big burden on America. A lot of agriculture, a lot of farmers, truck drivers, teachers getting underpaid now, because you know why they're getting underpaid? You're allowing these freaking crooked people running our country. Okay? That is not right whatsoever. To be honest with you, the teachers, truck drivers, farmers, they all should be getting paid more. You want to know why they should be getting paid more? Because they're real Americans. They have the best interests of our country. You do not throw them underneath the bus. You take care of your own people. Don't throw them underneath the bus. What is wrong with America? Why are you doing this to our people? To our people, why are you doing this? And do you see what's going on now? Do you blame foreigners taking over our own country? Do you blame when their culture's getting more dominant than our own culture? Do you blame them? Do you want to know why? You've done your own people wrong. And now the enemy is just taking over us, and you know what's sad? They didn't even have to fight to do it. Do you realize our economy, our culture, our country is getting ran over by foreigners? Do you want to know why? You got so smart for your own good, you failed to realize you're in it for yourself. And I'm talking about the people that's in power. Can you believe that? A foreigner didn't even have to fight. A foreigner didn't even have to fight, and they took everything over from us. They took it all from us. Do you know why? Do you not see what's really going on? Because you guys all cared about money. You guys all cared about yourselves. Your own people you threw underneath the bus. You didn't care about your people. You didn't care about your people. You did whatever it took to get to the top. Now look what's going on now. I have nothing against foreigners, by all means. I have nothing against foreigners at all. But you know what? My issue is, if you're going to blame anybody, blame the ones that's running this country right now. They failed to protect the best interests of America. They failed to serve the people. They should be honest with you. They have no right to be in office. Absolutely no right. Because it's all a game. Let's face it. Here's the factual, the answer to all the political agenda. They always find ways to tax the hardworking middle class. They always do. They don't decrease the tax at all. That you guys don't realize that. How come they don't tax the low class? Why don't tax the low class? You know why? Because they throw them in jail. They throw them in prison. So they can't tax them. They have to have the government pay for their expenses because they don't contribute to our economy. So who's next on the list? Middle class. Middle class men. Like you, like me, my neighbor, everyone that lives here in this apartment complex, everybody that's all around me, hardworking Americans. And you want to tax us? Is it our fault why our economy is going down the drain? Is it our fault? You know, like the problem that's going on in our country, you want us to pay for your mistakes? And you keep raising the taxes? Is that our fault? Is that our fault that you politicians, you're so smart. You claim to be so smart. You come out of Harvard, college, but you guys find more ways to tax us. And you don't think we don't get fed up with that. You get mad that when one of us, we see the truth for what it is. We know what you guys are doing behind closed doors. You think that we're just going to buy your phony baloney on TV. You put on a nice suit, a fake smile, and yet you're robbing all our kids. You're robbing our kids from their future because you're so damn fucking money hungry for their fucking money. Nah, my friend. It doesn't. Nah. I'm for old America. Old America. I'm a true patriot for my country. If I'm going to give my life for my country, I'm going to make sure it's worth every bang for my buck. My bullet's going to count. Okay? I'm going to tell you this right now. You guys are cowards. You guys all talk. All talk, no action. All you do is take money from your own countrymen. You're not willing to die for your country. You're not willing to speak up for your people. You lavish in their misery and their suffering. The homeless population out there is increasing by the minute. You guys don't care about that. You guys are robbing from your own country. You don't care about your own people. And you wonder why other people from around the world is taking over our own country. Yeah. You thought America was all about being white? You think it's blonde hair, blue eyes? Guess what? You guys did it to yourself. And you know what? Your own culture, your own religion got demolished. It's dying. It's dying so fastly and you guys are too stupid to see it. I hate to say it, it is what it is. I'm trying to tell you this because I am a proud patriot. I love my own country, but I'm a big man enough to speak about my own country. I'm going to let you guys know what's really going on because you guys fail to take care of your own people. Your own people, you got them all divided. They don't even know who to trust anymore. It's all propaganda. It's all BS. Every time there's an election, do you honestly believe, you make yourself look on camera, do you really believe that anybody wants to vote for any of you out there? They don't. You know why? All of you guys are all about the same thing. You all want to tax the hardworking American to make more money for yourselves. You know, you got the higher-ups that's above you, and you're going to kiss their butt to make more money. You're going to do whatever it takes to get more money for them. And then they promote you. You don't think we don't know that? We see right through your wolf's fucking costume. We see right through you. And you think we're all stupid? I'm just speaking for our honest good men out there. That's real America. Old-fashioned America. And you want to steal from my people? You want to do them wrong? Well, guess what, my friend? Well, guess what? I got those people that you took advantage of, I'm going to defend them. Okay? You know why? You failed to protect our own country. You're treason. You're no good. You need to get the fuck out of my country. Straight up, get the fuck out of my country. You don't give a fuck about our people. You get the fuck out of my country. Your best interest is not about America. You don't care about our people. You lavish when they're poor, when they're suffering, when they keep going on the bottom. The middle class, hardworking man and woman out there in our country, they work so hard. They work so hard and you want to take it all away from them. All those homeless people, all those lives you see out in the streets, you think it's a game? Do you think that's a mistake? Do you honestly think all those people are to blame for your political agenda? For their No, it's your fault. You did that to them. You did that to them. You know, wake the fuck up. Get the fuck out of my country. You're fucking no good. Get the fuck out my country, motherfucker. Get the fuck out my country. Fucking no good piece of shit.